Intro: The power of a simple breakfast. Did you know that eating a single, easy food before 8 a.m. can delay the aging of your leg muscles by as much as 10 years? No, I'm not talking about medication or pricey supplements. I'm referring to a simple, common dish that almost everyone has seen before. However, most people ignore it every morning without even realizing it. According to recent research, including this one item in your breakfast can help adults over 60 keep their leg strength, enhance their balance, avoid leg cramps at night, and even lower their risk of losing leg muscle by up to 72%. Millions of elderly people are silently forced into wheelchairs, walkers, or permanent immobility due to this issue. The depressing reality is that this dish is unknown to most people. Even worse, many people inadvertently exacerbate the problem by consuming the wrong foods as soon as they get up. So let me ask you, are you inadvertently making your legs weaker each morning, just due to your lack of it? Continue watching this video through to the end. In addition to outlining the precise things you should eat first thing in the morning, I'll also give 5 easy breakfast options that can help you maintain your stability and take charge of your life after 60. You might be surprised by the last item on the list: the silent crisis in senior health, muscle loss after 60. The sensation that your legs are growing weaker every day is not something you have to endure. Just because you're 60 doesn't mean you have to accept losing your ability to walk with confidence, maintain your balance, or maintain your independence. The good news is that this process is reversible. The best part is that you don't need medicine, expensive equipment, or hard workouts. Everything begins with something small but crucial: the first meal you eat each day. It may seem simple, but if you eat the right breakfast, it can either protect your legs or gradually deteriorate them. This is what today's nutrition experts are most worried about. Breakfast is done entirely incorrectly by the majority of adults over 60. They skip it, replace it with coffee, or consume nutrient-poor foods like white bread. Even worse, they think, "I'll eat later," and sip plain water. What follows is that the body physically starts destroying its own muscle for energy when it goes into a catabolic state. Do you know which muscles contract first? The ones you rely on to walk, stand, maintain your balance, and prevent falls. A Tufts University study found that older persons can regain up to 35% of their leg strength in just 8 weeks if they eat a healthy breakfast that includes the right foods. The best part is that these items are reasonably priced and not exotic. Most likely you've seen them before, you just haven't been putting things together correctly or consuming them at the right time. In the next few minutes, I'll go over 5 easy yet highly powerful meals that science has shown can help you maintain your leg muscles before they quietly fade away, enhance leg strength, lessen leg cramps, and regain your balance. At the end of this video, I'll share a very unusual dish that has helped hundreds of elderly folks feel like they've regained their mobility. Stick with me. David's story. A simple change that rebuilt his strength. David is 69. He was formerly a construction engineer who traveled all across the United States, ascending slopes, traversing forests, and mounting scaffolds without ever getting fatigued. However, his legs no longer feel like they belong to him when he gets out of bed in the mornings these days. He has stiff knees, sometimes his feet are as heavy as lead, and other times they feel numb. The first few steps he takes in the morning are hesitant, slow, and unstable, like trying to move a rusting machine. He slipped one morning after catching his foot on a low step while he was going out to the porch to get the newspaper. Even though it wasn't a terrible injury, he was afraid because he felt like he was gradually losing something, not because of the fall itself. At one point, he took his leg strength for granted. His wife also began to notice. He walked more slowly, unsteadily, and had to push off with both hands on his knees each time he rose from the couch. He didn't appear as enthusiastic about taking morning strolls in the park. She realized something was amiss when he eventually acknowledged that he had been experiencing increasingly frequent leg cramps at night. David didn't suffer from any serious illnesses, no diabetes, absence of arthritis. Doctors covertly refer to what he was going through as the after 60 phase, the period when muscle loss increases silently but forcefully, particularly in the legs, which support your entire weight, stabilize each step, and enable you to get up from the front porch, living room, or restroom. After that fall, David began to dig. After talking to a nutritionist, watching videos, and reading articles, he learned something he had never given much thought to in his life. Your legs may become stronger or weaker depending on what you eat in the morning. He began to change with every day that passed. He no longer skipped breakfast as he formerly did. On an empty stomach, he stopped drinking black coffee to rebuild muscle, restore leg circulation, ease leg weakness, improve balance, and most importantly, help him stand up without bracing himself or fearing that he would fall. He started his mornings with foods that didn't seem fancy or complicated, but were packed with the precise nutrients his body had been craving. 3 weeks later, he saw the first significant change. It felt lighter to get out of bed. There was no longer any hesitancy or weight to his morning steps. The leg spasms at night went away. He resumed his stroll around the house, then at the park. By the second month, he was walking non-stop every morning for almost 2 kilometers. He frequently tells his wife these days, "I feel like I've regained my legs." With only a slight alteration to his daily routine, and no cane or assistance, David was able to maintain strong, independent, and energized legs well into his 60s, something most people believe is impossible. You too can do this. You don't need luck, you just need to know where to start. Next up, I'll take you through the 5 specific breakfast items that David used and that thousands of senior citizens are now using in their daily routine to develop stronger, more stable, and more dependable legs. The power of whole eggs. The best breakfast food, whole eggs. Nothing is easier or more efficient than a cooked egg for a quick meal that will aid in muscle recovery, particularly in your legs. Almost every essential amino acid required by your body for muscle growth and repair can be found in eggs. However, the yolk is where the true magic lies. Vitamin D, B12, choline, and a crucial substance called leucine, a major inducer of muscle protein synthesis, are found there. This is especially true for the legs, which are particularly vulnerable to muscle loss after the age of 60. According to a University of Illinois study, older persons who had 2 eggs each morning for 8 weeks showed notable gains in leg strength and self-sufficiency. Additionally, eggs boost the neuromuscular system, which enhances balance, walking control, and reduces the risk of falling, one of the most dangerous effects of muscle loss in older adults. Eggs containing vitamin B12 also shield your nerves' myelin coating, which enhances communication between your brain and legs. As a result, you will walk more steadily, wobble less, and miss fewer steps. Additionally, eggs offer a highly absorbable type of iron, which improves circulation and oxygen delivery to your leg muscles. Seniors frequently have low levels of this mineral. Eat the entire egg, don't skip the yolk, within 30 to 60 minutes after waking up for optimal benefits. Because they maintain all of their nutrients without any additional fat, boiled eggs are the best option. Try a quick scramble with spinach or tomatoes for some variation. Both are high in antioxidants and magnesium, which helps maintain the health of your lower body muscles. Every morning, 1 egg is more than just breakfast. It is your primary protection against the silent degeneration of your leg muscles. If you continue for 30 days, you'll probably notice a difference. Less cramping, stronger legs, and most importantly, not having to reach for the armrest each time you attempt to stand up. Cereal topped with chia seeds. The second breakfast item, cereal topped with chia seeds. Oatmeal provides your muscles with the consistent energy they need to function throughout the morning, if eggs serve as their fuel. Additionally, when combined with chia seeds, this straightforward combination becomes an effective remedy for senior citizens who want to maintain their leg strength, stop muscle atrophy, and enhance blood flow to their legs. Beta-glucan, a soluble fiber found in abundance in oats, lowers inflammation, improves muscle absorption of nutrients, and helps balance blood sugar. Your body can better handle the protein and minerals required to rebuild your leg muscles when your blood sugar is stable. For seniors whose metabolic efficiency frequently declines significantly beyond the age of 60, that is especially crucial. Chia seeds also contribute omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, potassium, and magnesium. These 4 vital nutrients help maintain healthy muscle contraction, control nerve signals, and are especially useful in avoiding leg cramps, especially those excruciating nighttime spasms. Walking and prolonged standing can cause stiffness in the legs, but the magnesium in chia helps relax the smooth muscles. Potassium ensures that oxygen and nutrients reach even the small, frequently disregarded muscle units in your lower body by maintaining electrolyte balance and promoting leg circulation. Making it is simple. Mix 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with either water or a milk made from nuts. Cook until tender. Add a tablespoon of chia seeds and stir. For added natural sweetness and antioxidants, you can garnish it with a few banana slices or blueberries. Consume it warm within an hour of waking up. Ideally, Seniors who have made the switch to oatmeal and chia in the mornings report greater balance when standing for extended periods of time or ascending stairs, less leg discomfort, and increased endurance throughout the day. Leg cramps that occur at night frequently go away, a definite indication that the muscles are finally receiving the support they require to heal. Oatmeal is more than just a nutritious morning meal. Adults over 60 can maintain their strength, independence, and full participation in life on their own terms, with the support of this stable foundation. Bananas, nature's electrolyte pill. The third breakfast item, a banana. The fact that bananas are frequently referred to as nature's electrolyte pill for senior citizens is no accident. Bananas are among the best fruits for avoiding leg cramps, enhancing circulation, promoting healthy muscle contractions, and preserving leg strength in people over 60, due to their high potassium content. Bananas are particularly effective when consumed immediately after waking up, as this is when your body is usually deficient in important minerals. Approximately 400 milligrams of potassium, or 10% of your daily requirements, can be found in a medium banana. Potassium is necessary to sustain the electrical charge across muscle cell membranes and enable fluid-coordinated muscular action. Muscles that don't get enough potassium are more likely to misfire or spasm, causing cramping at night, or that twitching feeling in your legs when you're trying to unwind. Seniors frequently experience this problem, particularly those taking diuretics or having impaired mineral absorption. According to a Harvard University study, older persons who frequently ate bananas were 33% less likely to get leg cramps than those who didn't consume enough potassium-rich foods. Bananas also include a lot of vitamin B6, which is essential for nerve communication that helps your brain and leg muscles communicate more effectively, improving balance and coordination while you walk. However, bananas aren't for everyone. Too much potassium can be dangerous if you have type 2 diabetes, are watching your blood sugar, or have chronic kidney disease. It may cause blood sugar increases or irregular heartbeats. A smaller, slightly underripe banana is preferable in some cases because it has less sugar and more resistant starch, which slows digestion and maintains stable blood glucose levels. The ideal time to eat a banana is right after your main breakfast, not when you're hungry. To prevent sudden spikes in blood sugar, improve nutritional absorption, and maintain balanced energy levels, you can add it to your oatmeal, combine it with chia seeds, or eat it with plain Greek yogurt. To maintain electrolyte balance, most seniors without underlying medical issues only need to eat one small banana in the morning. Guard the muscles in your legs, make your stride better, and impede the loss of muscle that occurs naturally. It's easy, reasonably priced, and easy to digest. But when used properly, bananas can act as a strong leg shield, giving you strength, stability, and self-assurance as you begin your day. Greek yogurt, a protein-packed start. The fourth breakfast item, Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is one of the best breakfast options if you want to halt the gradual, undetectable muscle loss that occurs overnight. Greek yogurt has almost double the protein of conventional yogurt and a thick, creamy texture because it is triple filtered to remove most of the liquid. Greek yogurt is particularly beneficial for people over 60 who need to maintain and strengthen their leg muscles due to the slow-digesting casein protein. Your body goes into a catabolic state when you sleep, breaking down muscle tissue to provide energy. Given that age-related hormonal and metabolic changes already slow down muscle regeneration, this is particularly concerning for seniors. Muscle deterioration persists if the proper protein is not consumed first thing in the morning, especially in the legs, which are already compromised by decreased activity, circulation, and hormonal fluctuations. A 170-gram serving of Greek yogurt contains around 17 grams of high-quality protein, leucine, the amino acid most responsible for initiating muscle protein synthesis. Additionally, Greek yogurt is high in calcium and vitamin D, which promote healthy bones and neuromuscular coordination, both essential for better balance and more fluid walking. Moreover, yogurt's probiotics, primarily recognized for their benefits to gut health, also improve nutrient absorption and lower chronic inflammation, which helps to improve leg circulation. According to a study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands, older persons who took 20 grams of casein protein every morning and engaged in little exercise saw noticeable improvements in leg strength in as little as 6 weeks. Additionally, that same group experienced fewer leg cramps at night and improved balance. However, not everyone has a good tolerance for Greek yogurt. Look for lactose-free products if you have digestive problems or are lactose intolerant, or consider substitutes derived from goat or sheep milk, which are generally easier on the stomach. Steer clear of sugar-filled store-bought yogurts or artificial flavors, which can cause inflammation, interfere with muscle recovery, and raise blood sugar levels in people over 60. Greek yogurt should be consumed within an hour of waking up, or roughly half an hour after engaging in mild morning activities for optimal benefits. Add some unsweetened berries, cinnamon, or chia seeds to improve the flavor and nutritional content. Greek yogurt is a long-term ally for leg health because of its high protein content, exceptional digestibility, and adaptability. It helps you wake up each morning feeling more energized, stable, and ready to go. Salmon, a secret weapon for leg power. The fifth breakfast item, salmon. At least twice a week, include salmon or other fatty fish such as mackerel and sardines in your breakfast. If you want to improve muscle recovery in your legs after the age of 60, omega-3 fatty acids, particularly EPA and DHA, which are abundant in these fish, are potent substances that have been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, lower inflammation in muscles, and increase protein uptake in muscle tissue. Combined, they help seniors regain their leg strength and slow down their natural muscle atrophy. Adults over 65 who ate 2 meals of fatty fish per week retain 27% more leg muscle mass than those who ate only red meat or no fish at all, according to research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. Even more remarkable were the notable gains in walking ability, improved balance, and a 36% decreased chance of falling due to leg weakness, demonstrated by the fish-eating group. Chronic inflammation, a hidden but harmful force that weakens and erodes muscle strength, particularly in the lower body, is reduced by omega-3 fatty acids. In addition to being a great source of highly digestible protein, 20 grams per 100 grams of cooked salmon, salmon also contains vitamins B12 and D, which are essential for neuromuscular transmission and improve the coordination of your muscles and brain while you move. The easiest method to prepare it is to pan-sear fresh salmon in extra virgin olive oil for 3 to 4 minutes on each side. Serve it with roasted sweet potatoes, steamed veggies, or a few avocado slices for a mineral-balanced, high-protein, high-fat breakfast. Choose a slice of unsweetened smoked salmon, or take a premium fish oil supplement if you don't have time to cook fish in the morning. However, most nutritionists agree that whole foods are a better way to get nutrients than supplements. Just a brief note, if you've already experienced problems with fat digestion, fatty liver, or elevated cholesterol, eat early in the morning when your stomach is still mostly empty, and start with smaller servings. Choose baked or steamed fish rather than fried. Cut back to once a week if you experience bloating or delayed digestion. And with your doctor's advice, consider taking it with digestive enzymes. Fatty fish such as salmon are excellent suppliers of more than just protein. They function similarly to natural lubricants in your body, keeping your muscles supple, healthy, and prepared for recovery. Above all, they assist your legs in fending off the silent degeneration that occurs with aging. Keep in mind that even one serving of salmon for breakfast per week is a significant investment in your ability to walk with assurance, maintain your equilibrium, and lead an active life. The hidden natural mineral salt, with steamed sweet potatoes. I said at the beginning of the video that I would reveal this dish. It's not an additive. It isn't an expensive superfood. It is a fairly basic item that almost everyone has in their kitchen. Steamed sweet potatoes, sprinkled with Celtic sea salt. It sounds simple, but the effect is far-reaching. After a long night of exhaustion, the complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes can help your muscles replenish their glycogen stores. What makes sweet potatoes special is that, unlike many other common breakfast foods, their starch doesn't spike blood sugar levels. Instead, it provides consistent energy, preventing muscle tiredness in the morning, particularly in the legs, which are vulnerable to cramps, dull aches, and gradual weakness when not properly fueled. Moreover, sweet potatoes are a great source of potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a potent combination of nutrients that maintain blood flow in the legs, control nerve impulses, and combat weak legs caused by electrolyte abnormalities. Specifically, magnesium is referred to as the muscle relaxation mineral. It supports balance when standing or moving throughout the day, eases cramps, and lessens stiffness. What about the salt? Table salt isn't the same as Celtic sea salt. It is a natural, unprocessed sea salt that contains over 80 trace elements that your body, particularly your muscles, needs regularly to maintain coordinated, smooth contractions and prevent cramps. Celtic salt doesn't drastically raise blood pressure like refined salt does. Instead, it stabilizes fluid pressure inside muscle tissue, aids in electrolyte replenishment in the right ratios, and accelerates leg muscle regeneration. According to a study from the French Institute of Mineral Nutrition, over 90 days, participants who ate a high-fiber breakfast such as sweet potatoes together with sea salt, high in potassium and magnesium, demonstrated 41% improved balance and almost 50% fewer falls. It's easy to use. Sprinkle a tiny amount of Celtic salt over half of a warm, tender steamed sweet potato. Eat it warm 10 minutes or so before your main breakfast, and after a glass of warm water. This timing stabilizes blood sugar levels for the remainder of the morning and aids in triggering mineral absorption. If you practice this every morning for just 1 week, you might have lighter steps, fewer numbness, fewer cramps, and an easier time standing up without hesitation or wobbling. Most people don't notice this type of concealed breakfast, but for those over 60, it can serve as a silent support system, assisting in the preservation of one of our most precious possessions as we age, the ability to move independently and with confidence. Morning routines to increase leg stability and strength. Eating the right nutrients is important, but daily leg strength restoration and protection is what's needed. Seniors could also establish a few easy morning routines that can have a significant impact on their leg strength, balance, and self-assurance. First, as soon as you wake up, take a glass of warm water with a pinch of natural mineral salt. Many wake up with heavy, tight legs or feel unsteady while standing because their bodies are dehydrated and low in electrolytes after a long night's sleep. In addition to improving leg circulation, calming the nervous system, and preventing cramping as you begin to move, a 250 ml glass of warm water with untapped teaspoon of Celtic or Himalayan salt helps restore electrolyte balance. Second, spend just 3 minutes performing a leg lift and balancing exercise. No tools needed. In your living room or bedroom, raise 1 foot 2 to 4 inches off the ground while standing erect. Hold for 10 seconds, then switch legs. Perform 5 rounds per side. This simple exercise improves balance and body awareness, reducing your chance of falling when getting out of bed or leaving the bedroom. It also works the muscles in the calves, thighs, and hips that tend to lose bulk the fastest with age. Third, avoid getting out of bed too soon. Many seniors get up too quickly, which can lead to feeling lightheaded, unsteady, or even falling. Instead, take 3 deep breaths, slowly sit up, and rotate your wrists and ankles a few times. This helps you start your day with greater control and fewer stumbles by gently reactivating circulation to your brain and lower body. Fourth, enjoy the sunlight in the morning. Spending just 5 minutes beside a window or on the balcony allows early sunlight to naturally increase the production of vitamin D, which strengthens bones and aids in calcium absorption. This is especially true for the wrists and ankles. Anyone who is already exhibiting symptoms of weak legs or muscle loss should pay particular attention to this. Although it's a simple act, it strengthens the foundation your legs require to remain strong and jumpstarts your body's internal processes. Fifth, after waking up, never remain hungry for too long. Your body enters a catabolic state when it begins to break down muscle for energy, the longer you skip breakfast. If you are unable to eat a complete meal at this time, at least consume something small, such as half a steamed sweet potato, a boiled egg, or a small amount of oatmeal. By taking one small action, you can shift the focus from muscle breakdown to muscle rehabilitation and restoration. Your legs will start to heal day by day if you follow these 5 easy morning routines and the breakfast techniques we've already covered. Standing shakiness will subside. You will no longer be afraid of unexpected cramping. And more importantly, you will feel it in your very being. Once again, you have control over your body rather than allowing it to rule you. Conclusion: your legs, your life. You receive a single dose each morning. There is only a brief window to make a decision. Will your legs become a little weaker today, as well, or are you going to do something to maintain your independence, stability, and strength? You just learned about 5 scientifically proven foods that can help you regain your leg strength, improve your balance, walk more easily, stop muscle loss, and increase blood flow to your legs. These same criteria influence your ability to walk confidently, stand on your own 2 feet, and live the life you want. Additionally, you have found a seemingly straightforward item that can boost your entire neural, skeletal, and muscular system in the first few minutes of the day: cooked sweet potatoes with a pinch of natural mineral salt. And now you are aware of 5 simple yet effective morning routines that transform everything you eat into more than just a nutritious meal. They turn into a comprehensive leg recovery plan. You have the option to take action tomorrow. No visit to the doctor is required. No gym, no tools, only one choice to intentionally begin your day. Rather than allowing your leg's fate to be determined by age, take control. Additionally, I would like to know what cuisine you would pick if you could only eat one thing tomorrow morning to keep your legs safe. Your experience may be just what another senior needs to hear, so leave your response in the comments section. Please remember to like, subscribe to Senior Health, and turn on the notification bell if you found this video useful so you don't miss what comes next. Because in the upcoming video, I'll share 3 common breakfast items that many senior citizens consume every morning under the mistaken impression that they're healthy, but in fact they're subtly weakening their muscles, resulting in cramps, leg numbness, and even thwarting the healing process altogether. Don't let poor breakfast decisions be the only reason that all of your hard work is in vain. The hospital is not where healthcare begins. At 7 a.m. it begins in your kitchen. As soon as you take your first bite, make an informed decision. Keep your legs safe, because you are still experiencing life to the fullest, as long as you are able to walk with strength. I appreciate you watching this video through to the finish. I hope the information we've discussed today will help you on your path to improved health, particularly with regard to maintaining your legs' strength, stability, and independence after the age of 60. We'll continue revealing the hidden facts about aging and your legs that most people just don't discuss in the upcoming videos.